And I've been thinking about this promo, right? Because tonight, ICW is 12 years old.
Listen to this ovation.
The Insane Championship Wrestling has gave me some of the highest highs in my life and some of the lowest lows. I remember Mark Dallas, June 2002, the first day I ever met Mark Dallas. Me and him, this is bizarre, but Jake the Snake Roberts took us for a training seminar in a post office in East Kilbride. It's true. And that night, after the seminar, Mark Dallas said, I've got a dream, man. He says, I'm telling you, in the next couple of years, I'm going to start a company called Insane Championship Wrestling. He said, man, it's going to be like ECW. We're going to book cunts like New Jack and all of that. Well, New Jack can't get in the country, but we did get some other folk. I stopped wrestling for a couple of years, but I used to wake up every morning and I'd see ICW taking off on my TV and stuff, and I used to greet that I wasn't a part of it. I wanted to be a part of it. I used to think, man, you know what? I need to start doing steroids or something, try to get noticed off Mark Dallas. But he asked me to start cutting a couple of promos for ICW, and on July 2012, I'll never forget it, I was standing in the crowd, first time ever wearing the Grado leotard, standing there like a fart in a trance. No knowing what was about to hit me. No knowing that Grado Mania was about to kick off. I debuted that night in the garage alongside an absolute legend who's no longer with us, sadly, the Highlander for Hell, Drew McDonald.
Sadly missed.
That was me jumping the barrier. That night, the ovation I got, that was the best night of my life, man. The best night. A month later, August, I defeated Red Lightning for the ICW heavyweight title. Aye, for an hour and a half, it got stripped off me. That was the first night. That was the first night that I ever used Madonna Like a Prayer. And that was the best night of my life. See, I'm a big fucking mark for myself. I've got all these pictures on my phone. There's the match graphic, I'll never forget it. The following year, ICW, Dave's not here, man. I wrestled one of my heroes who's now one of my best pals, Colt Cabana. I'll never forget standing backstage, shiting myself, 1,000 people in that building, the Edinburgh Playhouse, which no longer stands anywhere. I remember just about I was going out, and a security came backstage and said, Dallas, we can't start the show. There's a mad drunk woman trying to get in the ring. I looked in the monitor and I went, that's my fucking ma! That was the best night of my life. The following year, I managed to wrestle Sabu. I wrestled Sabu, and at the end of the night, I managed to get Sabu to dance to Like a Prayer.
Kind of a dance.
That was the best night of my life, man. A couple of weeks later, I was mad with it and decided to buy a picture of Sabah. I managed to buy a picture of Sabu scoring me across the heat with a steel chair. There you go, look. That sits in my office, Sabu scoring me with a steel chair. How good's that? Then, the following year, I wrestled Bram at ICW Shug's House Party. I threw myself off the 15-foot stage, concussed. But after that match, I decided to grow a set of balls and I challenged Drew Galloway to ICW heavyweight title show at the SEC.
We sold that place out in the main event, a night that will be forever remembered.
And I worked my hoop off to wrestle him. We sold out that show a month in advance, 5,000 folk, not one yank on the card. Well, apart from Mick Foley. and Rhino, but he's Canadian, isn't he? So fuck it. I won the ICW heavyweight title in front of 5,000 folk, and Mick Foley gave me his jacket. That was the best night of my life, man! Then, I had to take a year out, man. My personal life got a wee bit mad. I had to deal with things. And basically, I took a year out to try and get myself a rest and find my love for ICW again. Not that it ever went away, but I just felt that I wasn't going to give my best. And in that time, I built a good relationship with a guy called Jarrett. Jeff at that time was also going through a pretty kind of bad time, and we both helped each other through it. And I honestly see Jeff as like a father figure to me, and for him, he persuaded me to come back to ICW, and the night that I came back earlier this year, at Shug's house party, and the ovation that I got, I'll never ever forget it. That was the best night of my life.
Trust me, you've never heard an ovation like it. Incredible.
What made that night special was at the end of the night, I managed to stand in the middle of the ring, get one of the cowboy hats on and sing, spending my days working hard on the go. Again, that was the best night of my life. Which brings me on to this year, which brings me on to James Storm. James Storm, you want a piece of this. You want a piece of this memory. You want to be on this journey. ICW, you need the ICW rub. And James Storm, I can tell you this right here and now. The Grado that you're going to see at the Hydro is going to be the Grado that only exists in an ICW ring. You're not going to get the Grado. You are not going to get the Grado Urbai in America that sings and dances. By the way, he said that in his promo. He goes, hey man, you remind a lot like me. You sing, you dance, you entertain. I've never heard you sing or dance, man. You're a fucking idiot. But on December the 2nd, Grado Mania is going to march into the Hydro. And James Storm, you're going to be standing in the ring and you are going to regret ever deciding to pick on me, because I am going to embarrass you, you cowboy hat wearing cunt.
Yes! Yes!
And that will be the best night of my life. It's yourself!
That's